All right, welcome back to Problem Solver Politics. I am your host, Cardin Ellis, with Cody the Oracle.
Hey, everybody.
And don't piss off Skynet. Don't piss off the robots. For those of you that didn't learn your lesson in the 90s, if you bother the robots and artificial intelligence, they are coming for you. There's no way out of it, but Skynet has officially become self-aware. What's the proof? We got robots targeting Andrew Yang still. Cody, save us from the robot apocalypse. What's going on?
I want to save us from the lawyers first. Allegedly, robots are allegedly targeting someone for something they allegedly did. We are not going to put any affirmatives out to anything that may or may not have possibly happened to anyone. Anyway, so.
Disclaimer, and we've already fact-checked ourselves on
Exactly.
air.
I have never accused anyone of any improprieties ever that I'm not 100% sure they are guilty of. So I just want to make sure. Just want to make sure we're safe from the lawyers before the robots. Anyway, though, so we're going to get to about... Man, I want to say a month ago, perhaps, we did a video talking about the Yang stream and sky banking for Yang. It looks like this is just going to be a VOD of the last time they streamed. Let me get it up. Cool. Here we go. Anyway, it was a really cool plan over by our friend over at the Yang stream, friend of the show, and the idea was basically Amazon. If you're an Amazon Prime oh, sorry guys, you can't even see me. I'm hiding. Anyway, if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, every month you're entitled to one free subscription on Twitch, which is owned by Amazon. So we had a great idea, or we didn't, but the Yang stream had a great idea, where what they were going to do is tell everyone, hey, if you have Amazon Prime and you're a member of the Yang Gang, log on to Twitch and give us your free sub. We get about $2 for that. And if we get, I think it was 1,000 subs, we're going to be able to afford to fly this banner around Los Angeles during Andrew Yang's rally on Monday, the 30th last month, I believe. So they were getting there. They were almost at 1,000 subs, getting tons of people subscribing. A lot of people are going in and doing this. When about one night, 600 people roughly, I think the list I'll show you in a minute, it's like 590 something. Roughly 600 accounts were banned. Outright banned. Now the weird thing is, it was the users' accounts that were banned. It wasn't exactly the accounts of the Yang stream was still up. He was still got subs. We still flew the banner on Monday. He's still alive and kicking. He went to, I believe, last I heard, he's planning on going to Yangapalooza, which I'm hoping we can make it to Yangapalooza as well, coming up next month in Iowa. Anyway, all that aside, 600 accounts got banned. So, figured a algorithmic thing. And he actually reached out to Twitch, and I actually have a copy of the email he sent him right here. I'm just going to double check to make sure that there's not any information that's personal in here I didn't get rid of, and there isn't. So anyway, he sent an email, basically says a large number of subscribers had their accounts suspended and have been receiving complaint with people inquiring as to why this has occurred. We wanted to reach out to you on their behalf. Oh my God, I can't read. As we were unable to give them further information, and we were hoping this to be some sort of algorithmic mistake. The one commonality we were able to find between these accounts is that they were recently subscribed to our channel, the Yang stream, while many of these accounts are new due to the fact that we are bringing people onto the platform who have never used Twitch in the past. So basically, kind of putting himself over, pitching it. Anyway, they go on to say, we believe the confusion may be because of the large amounts of traffic we have received in such a small amount of time. While we understand this activity may appear to be some sort of coordinated bot system, we are actually just starting out the channel, have very large and dedicated followers on other platforms. We recently decided to start providing live streams of content such as rallies, fundraisers, and other events, which they are. Check them out, Yang stream on Twitch, and they go through, and then he has a document here where he actually highlights. I'll just really quickly, I don't want to hang for too long. I don't want to give too many people's names away. I believe it's just Twitch names and Reddit names, so I don't think, hope I'm not, no one's for witness protection or anything. But you
don't
can
worry,
see
Andrew Yang's a Democrat. Nobody's coming after your job for donating to any of his cases.
But you can just see, look at these accounts that have been banned. I mean, like I said, there's literally hundreds and hundreds. 593. Shout out Zorganoff right there at the bottom.
Well, and this is what kind of freaks.
A lot of accounts were, I mean, like almost roughly 600, right? People banned overnight for no wrongdoing from the Twitch platform, which was pretty interesting. Sorry, what you were saying?
Well, I was just saying, this is the thing that really freaks me out, makes me really nervous about the propensity of AI in many of these situations, is because generally, yes, these algorithms think that, oh, nobody can succeed that much. It must be a bot. You know what I'm saying? So the best excuse that's the non-political excuse would be the algorithmic excuse. Because unless Amazon's just angry that you're kind of making fun of the fact that the robots are paying for the Yang stream, you know what I'm saying? Which was kind of the pitch. The whole reason why it was cool that that you give your sub to the Yang stream so they can fly this banner is because Amazon has been a target of many subjects of discourse and the VAT tax that Andrew Yang supposes, and Twitch is owned by Amazon. So the big joke was that if you give us our sub, Amazon is paying for the banner of the candidate who's talking about how we need to tax Amazon. And that was the big cute reason why all of us wanted to make sure that we gave our sub that month to their Twitch stream. So unless they're literally just being a politically partisan player and just wreaking retribution upon those that dared, donate their sub to that Twitch stream, the only other really excuse is, it was not either a glitch, which is an accident, which all of us doubt because it didn't, corrupt any files or take down the stream altogether, or B, that it was an algorithmic error. And usually these algorithms think, okay, well, if somebody all of a sudden grows 300% overnight, it must be a bot that is, because nobody really grows within the standard deviations that we've seen in the past that much. Well, in this case, these people actually did. So therefore, the taking down of those subs was illegitimate and they actually should be restored. And there's freedom of speech questions in this regard. The same questions that we're lodging about Facebook and YouTube can be lodged about Twitch, being a publisher, a platform, and so on and so forth. And the only reason why this whole problem exists is because there is artificial intelligence in there that thinks this shouldn't be possible. Therefore, I will make it not possible.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Sorry. And so that's kind of freaky because I don't want to live in a future where if a computer algorithm doubts my success, if a non-human doubts the success of this human, because most other people aren't as hardworking as me, I'm not allowed to succeed more in that future. That's straight up dystopian right there.
Yep.
You agree?
Sure.
What do we do now, Cody?
Well,
you usually don't agree with me.
Well, no, we're not done, we're not done talking about the story yet, was the thing. That's not actually the story. That's all stuff that had happened about a month ago. Just recapping. The story is our friends over at the Yang stream actually finally heard back from Twitch when they reached out. And this is where things is kind of weird. And this is where it does seem a little bit like this is what happened. So without further ado, here's the actual email he got back from Twitch. I'm just, like I said, triple checking. I'm not gonna actually dox the guy. Here we go. Friend of the show. Anyway. Hi, the Yang stream. Thank you for contacting us about the issue. We are always investigating artificially inflated viewers, chat activity, and I believe followers. Kind of runs off the page. Collecting information on users that are utilizing these bots. We are not striking accounts that we believe are unaffiliated at this time. Here's where it gets weird. While we cannot remove followers on request, we do remove batches of these invalid accounts as they are discovered. If you are a broadcaster and are having this issue, we recommend you do not panic or make it into a larger issue than it is. Do not be neutral or make offhanded remarks about the activity. I have no idea what that means, by the way. And report users you believe to be doing it to you with evidence if applicable. One thing that, reading into this, like I said, I showed you guys the email he sent them, and I showed you guys the spreadsheet he sent them saying, hey, look, this is what happened. And for whatever reason, Twitch responded, basically, I believe confirming, for further information, please read this help article on how to handle view and follow bots. Confirming that they believe that there was bots that were following his account or viewing his account.
And what's it mean? Isn't that a conflicting command? Okay. Basically, they say do not panic or make it a larger issue than it is. So basically, we don't think it's a large issue that you lost 600 subs. So don't panic. This isn't a big deal. And then second, what's this thing? Do not be neutral or make offhanded comments. If you are neutral, you're not making offhanded comments.
Well, no, I believe that's just a very subtle way of saying don't talk about it. Period. Don't be neutral. Don't have a panic attack. Don't even make offhanded comments. Don't speak on this.
But isn't being neutral not speaking and just kind of letting it go? And
no, because neutral is I'm not neutral about, like mast designs for sailboats. I have nothing to say about it. I literally don't know what to say, so I'm not even neutral on the thing. I have nothing to do with it. I think that's their command. But what I want to highlight the most here, what's the most curious part of this, looks like clearly an automated response, but there seemed to be some confusion where Twitch believed he was trying to reach out to get further accounts banned. They're saying, we can't just ban people. And I think what they're saying is if you think you're being view botted, don't draw attention. I think it's the large thing. If you think someone is nefariously using view bots to get your account striked, don't draw attention, I believe is their command. But that's not what happened here. It's not only detailed in his email. So it seems like right now he's just kind of getting the runaround, our friends over at the Yang stream. But I mean, 600 accounts are not erased, but suspended overnight. I mean, again, I'm going to go through the list. You can just kind of see the amount, what that actually looks like.
That's a ton.
And they've offered no real response other than it looks like in that email, the one real response they do kind of start to offer in here is in the email they do mention. Oh, sorry, whoops. You guys couldn't see that, but you'll see a lot of names here. Let's go through. But in the email, they actually do mention, if I can get back over to that 1 second, that for further information, please read this help article on how to handle view and follow bots. So they seem to be very confused with what it is that was actually originally accused of. So
is this email itself just artificial intelligence generated?
Well, yeah, probably an auto response. But I just wanted to make sure we did a video and talked about this for anyone who wasn't aware of what actually happened with that. Because, like I said, the sky banking went off without a hitch. It was awesome. We saw it in Los Angeles. The Yang stream is moving forward. They're going to be streaming live from even more events coming up soon. So check them out. It's really cool. Like nothing happened to the channel. There's still these 600 accounts, and we want to make sure people who use Twitch can get their Twitch accounts back. Some people had been using the account and they got it banned. And it just seems right now Twitch is no real actual solid response other than, oh, if you need help dealing with view bots. And he's like, dude, I sent you a letter saying, I basically gave him an out saying, hey, you guys screwed up because these accounts shouldn't be banned. They shouldn't be. They did not violate TOS in any way. People literally signed up for Twitch and used their Twitch Prime sub, which is exactly what the platform wants you to do. Yeah. And 600 accounts are banned. They even mentioned, look, we get that there's a lot of people coming in at once to a new channel, but come on. And there is nothing. And I believe, actually, I'm going to do, I'll see if I can find it really quickly. I wasn't planning to do this, but our friend Ted over there at the Yang stream, he tweeted out the other day, I believe they are now in like the top 10% of Twitch channels when it comes to sub count. Like what I'm saying is that this is a channel now of here we go. I mean, they are the 408th, according to whatever third party this is, 408th largest sub Twitch channel on the platform. Again, I don't want to, they're not necessarily like, hey, like I'm big time Twitch, what are you guys doing? But at the same point, a channel of some consequence reaches out and says, hey, I actually maybe should have closer to 3,000, or I don't know, the band, he probably still subs with the band, but you know what I mean? Like, he's like, hey, I have, thousands, for people to recognize Hafu, she's one of the big, I believe that's the Hafu I'm thinking of. She's one of the big streamers in Hearthstone, has been for years. I believe she streamed Hearthstone in beta, going back to 2012. I mean, this is an account now of some substance, and it is really weird to see basically no response from Twitch after what appeared to be, we hope, was actually an error. You know what I mean? So that's all the further info I have. Like I said, I've talked to Ted over there at the Yang stream, see what's up, see if we can help or whatever. So I just want to do a video letting everyone know if your account was affected. Like I said, they reached out to Twitch. This is exactly what they reached out to Twitch with. And Twitch basically gave them the runaround and said, we can't ban people for you if that's what you want. He's like, what? That's not what I want. What are you talking about? Why are these accounts still banned? And they're like, well, I don't know. So that's all we have now. If more info comes out, we'll love to give you updated. If you're one of the people affected, I apologize. Hopefully this all gets resolved shortly. Like I said, this feels like one of those issues. As soon as an actual human being gets involved and it isn't this just generated email of, hey, here's the stuff or whatever. As soon as a human being gets involved, it'll probably be corrected in minutes. But it's one of those things until you get to an actual human being. It's like Andrew Yang jokes about it a lot. Says when you call, for help, you just
I was literally just thinking, this reminds me of a call center where it's like you just got to keep emailing until you flood whatever algorithm is saying like, oh, this person might need to talk to a human.
And then a human being can go, look at your channel. Oh, okay, yeah. And look at your VODs. Okay, yeah, you do post content. You do live streaming content. Okay, fine. Or send an email back and say, hey, look, you are not allowed to intentionally get people who aren't on Twitch to give you their Prime sub if they don't want to use Twitch.
Jeez.
I think that'd be a dumb rule. But I'm saying, if that's your rule, then just say it. Coming back and saying, I don't know, we don't panic and don't be neutral.
Don't panic and don't complain. That's the easiest way of us getting rid of you.
Yeah, don't say anything and
complaining is outlawed.
Yeah, and report people you think are doing this to you. No one's doing what to me. I don't know.
Could you imagine a police officer arresting somebody for a civil rights violation saying, you're not allowed to complain? We don't want you to post about this on Facebook.
Yeah, don't be neutral.
Do not be neutral.
But again, though, it seems like error is the answer here. Some kind of algorithmic error. I just want to give everyone an update. Anyone who didn't hear the story originally, want to kind of let you guys know what's going on because there's going to be a lot of people talking on Twitter about this. They're trying to get some information from Twitch so we can get these accounts unbanned because a lot of people did just make their Twitch account to use their Twitch Prime sub for the Yang stream, which again though shouldn't be against the rules. But a lot of people had used those Twitch Prime I was going through the Reddit thread. Twitch Prime had a thing. You get like a free year of Nintendo's online service. It's like $20, but still you get it for free. And like everyone was like, I made my Twitch Prime months ago and I used it to get the Nintendo thing. Like everyone redeemed that off of it. But still, people were using their benefits. They were using these accounts properly and they had been banned. And all we've gotten from all the help from Twitch so far has been literally, we don't understand what you're talking about. We didn't read what you sent us. Here's our auto-generated response. It sucks. I wish there was better news on the front here. I wish we can get some of these accounts unbanned so people can get back on Twitch. I mean, full disclosure, we stream on Twitch. We're Twitch affiliates. We use the platform, but this isn't right. This is not how things like this should be handled. We shouldn't have that many accounts erased without any... Like, I feel like that many accounts being just absolutely in one chunk, like a band, some human being would make some check there, right?
Yeah.
I could see automation like a service that says, if it's like 50, 60, 40 accounts, whatever. But when it gets to almost 1,000, someone should look at it and verify. No, yeah, cool. This is a good check. But I don't want to get too far into what Twitch didn't do, can do, won't do. What they did do, they banned 600 account, and this was their response. That's all we know for right now.
It seems very strange for me to all of a sudden plug the fact that people should follow us on Twitch now. After having complained about the incompetence and or the political motivations of Twitch.
Or just like I said, maybe just perhaps it was an error and a mistake.
Yeah, to me
and
this
they're
kinda
slow to rectify. Maybe
Yeah,
it's just
I was
a slow to
about to say,
rectify mistake.
Kind of seems like a call center on steroids to me right now. Anyway, follow us on Twitch Tuesdays and Thursdays. We got a really great stream there. Also, make sure you check out our videos every day. If you haven't had a chance to like this video, make sure you like it. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. And if you want to pick up a hat, check it out on problemsolverpolitics.com. Also, we're going to have the call-in ready. The call-in's coming this Thursday. So make sure you leave us a voicemail at 1-833-PSP-RADIO and leave us a voicemail about what you're thinking, and we will respond. This is Problem Solver Politics. We'll see you guys in the next video.